we go. Let's line everything up right, because I'm supposed to be. There we go. Put that behind there, because it gets in the way, and I end up getting it caught on stuff. What are we playing in between? STO or some other online or some single player? I'm going to try and mix it up. It's going to be KSP every other week and then something else in between, and I'm going to mix it up. I'm not going to play the same game every other week in between. Sometimes it'll be STO, sometimes it'll be Pulsar, yeah, RimWorld. I don't know, maybe some multiplayer stuff somewhere along the line. I mean, Pulsar is great fun multiplayer, so we could probably do some live multiplayer with Pulsar. Space Engineers, maybe do some live first plays. Maybe some stuff. I watched Wasted Space last night playing Cluster Truck live. That was good fun to watch. I did a first play on Cluster Truck. If you haven't seen that, that's a fantastically funny game. And Wasted Space's coverage on it last night was fantastic. But anyway, stop distracting me. Let's get on with our own live stream. Hello everybody, I'm El Bristow. This is Ellitopia Gaming. Welcome back to KSP Live. Last week we had a very, very, very successful mission. It was a sponsored mission, sponsored by Jakub, and we landed on Gilly. As you can see, this is our probe that we landed on Gilly. We have another probe currently in orbit heading around Eve, and I've forgotten what I was going to say. Yes, we haven't quite finished the mission on Gilly, so we're going to do that first. The first thing we do this evening is going to be to finish this mission on Gilly. There is a shadow creeping across. Ooh, that's not good timing. Okay, we're going to have to do this pretty quickly, I think. We need to head towards... Where are we? Around here, please. Thank you. We need to head... Let's go activate navigation. Where is that from here? It doesn't say. Fantastic. Let's puff up. Puff up. What's that? It takes very little to get into flight on Gilly. That was literally just a flick of the finger. Oh, we're going towards the sun. This is a good thing. We haven't got far to go. Okay, not towards the sun, but in favour of the sun. Distraction is most important with every mission, indeed. I have to send you my character's name. Have you sponsored a character? Indeed. Was it a Kerbal that you wanted a Kerbal? Or was it for the RimWorld series? I don't remember, sorry. I got a memory like a sieve with a hole in it. We don't appear to be going towards the waypoint. Oh well. Ah, we're now entering location whatever, so location whatever is where we're going. Can we what are we doing here? Let's slow down. Whoop. Right, hold on. I did that wrong. Ah, I'm still accelerating. Ah, right. Stop. Come down. Can we, come down? Come on. Down you come. Here we go. I find it quite amusing that you actually have to accelerate downwards. We're on like it. There's a slope here, I think. I feel sneezing in the wrong direction may get you off course several kilometres. Indeed. Okay, let's come down. Badonk. Okay. And in this location we need to do an accelerometer. Log the seismic data. There we go. And that is it. We don't actually have to transmit it. Well, that's good. 158,000 funds. Let's reset that. Get rid of that. Oh, come back. That one I want. 158,000 funds. 9 science, 9 reputation. Fantastic. Back to the map. Let's set... deactivate navigation. Oh. So... this isn't that one? That's beta. Okay, so we need to go... what way up is this planet? Hang on. We need to go north, east, south, west, kind of. Except that's kind of north-ish. It's a bit weird. Is that the right way? No, that is the complete opposite direction. Fuel check. Loads of fuel. You watched Scott Manley when you were starting in KSP to learn some tricks. I did. I did watch some Scott Manley. Actually, though, the person I watched the most was not Scott Manley. It was Kurt J. Mack. Bizarrely enough. He was the one that actually got me into KSP. Hey, Jakob. Welcome, welcome. So we're going this way now. Let's spin around so that we are facing in the correct direction. That's better. Don't want to still be going upwards. I don't mind going faster. I don't want to be going further up. I wait for you to land on 2 moons of Mars in SSRSS. It's going to be interesting. It will require the claw. Okay. Ah, we are entering the location with which we are targeted. Let us decelerize. And let us, let us point in the right direction and descendify. How's battery power doing? Battery power's fine. Doink. Is this episode 18? Ooh. No. No, I think it is 17, yeah. I think Emil's right. Indeed, I did get a haircut. It did not just disappear or shrink. Oh, there's a nice rock there. Boink. Okay, there we go. Landed here too. Let's go seismic data. Again, don't need to keep it. We just needed to collect it. Go away. Another 158,400. 9 science and 9 reputation. Good. And then let's... Oh, it's automatically set the navigation up for that one. Good. Let's get in the air. And I believe it's this way this time. Yeah, I was close. Up a hill this time, so we shall... Ooh, the sun's disappeared behind the horizon. Hopefully it is over this hill, is it? Yes. So we are heading back towards the sun now, which is good. We still have another probe. Yep, it's in orbit around Eve. How many science we need for the next tech? I think each thing that we unlock at the moment is 300 or 500. So they're pretty expensive. They're pretty hefty things that we're trying to unlock from this point on. Oh, it's even further than I thought. So let's up the old boosters. There we go. Nice bit of sunshine. Charge up the old batteries. What are you going to use the other probe? We're going to try and land on Eve, hopefully. I don't know if we're going to manage that. Eve's a pretty tricky one to land on. Yeah, explosions are quite possible. It's really annoying not being able to zoom in any more than that. I would like to be able to zoom in more than this. Or zoom out and see our arc on this map. Would be quite nice. I wonder if there's a mod for that. To visualise your trajectory in this view. There is Eve. It is Eve, isn't it? We are around Eve. Yeah, that's Eve. The purple dot. Hello, Eve. Oh, no, right. I want that, and I want to zoom in this one. That's it. Right. There we go. Right. Looks like we're actually going to fly a little way past it. So let's do this, and in so doing also speed ourselves up a bit. Oh, there's a new subscriber. Oh, that's a donation. Thank you, Explosions. Thank you, Mus, for the contribution. That was quite loud, wasn't it? Might need to work on the volume for that. It certainly woke me up. What's my volume setting? Oh, my volume's quite high on my machine, actually. RIP headphones, indeed. Yes, I apologise for that. I have to see if there's any way I can reduce the volume on that. Maybe for next week. If I redub the sound file, maybe so that it's quieter. I am entering Gamma. Here we go. I'm entering Gamma. Gamma is a supermarket, like a small supermarket here in Spain. So I'm currently entering a small supermarket. Like a corner shop type thing. There we go. We are stationary above the surface. My first KSP video was a Polish YouTuber. Then Scott Manley, Nexter, Danny, and Elle. I'm quite happy with that. Scott Manley deserves it. Danny certainly deserves it. I'm not sure about Nexter. I don't know him, but I'm quite happy that that's where I came in the chain of watching. Hardware store in the Netherlands. What gamma? Okay. So I'm currently entering either a small supermarket or a hardware store in the Netherlands. Why are we still travelling sideways? Is that the planet rotating underneath us or something? DIY store. Oh, right. So like Homebase or Focus in the UK. Focus. They don't exist anymore, do they? Homebase do, though, I think. Fits KSP, in my opinion. Okay. Come on. Let's get down. Get down. And then I'm wondering, maybe we should put this thing back in orbit? I don't know. Doink. Nice. 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 I was very careful not to do the click really loud because I understand that that could be picked up quite heavily on the microphone. Log seismic data. We don't need it, but let's reset that experiment. And here we go. So, for logging the seismic data... Can I move that? No. I wish this thing would disappear. There we go. 158,400 funds, 9 science, 9 reputation for that part of the contract. But that is now that contract complete, which means 918,075 funds and 28 science for our Gilly mission. We have conquered Gilly. Now, I do wonder, are there any other biomes on Gilly? Because it just says Midlands everywhere we go. I wonder if there are, like, highlands, whether this hill is a highlands or something like that. I don't know the biome map of Gilly. So what I am going to do, I'm going to put this thing in an orbit. And actually, a polar orbit should be pretty easy from here, if we launch north. Yeah, so we're going to put this thing in a polar orbit. And then we'll have a look at what the... biomes are like. I need to be a little bit careful with the Apo because I don't know quite how big the lumps on this potato are. So I'm going to go for like 10k. That's okay, 11k. So we'll leave it in an orbit. I mean, look how easy that was. There are highlands. Yeah, I thought so, but I don't know. Oh, look, that says lowlands. It currently says lowlands. Hang on. Let's stop. Let's stop, because we haven't picked up the science from the lowlands. Let's go. Let's go give it to you. Right. There we go. It says we're in orbit. Let's grab some science here. So we've got log seismic data. Can't be done right now. Of course, we are not on the ground. Pressure data. While in space near Gilly. We haven't done in space near Gilly. Okay, 128 science for that. The instrument reads 0. It's as if we were in a vacuum. Indeed we are. Transmit. I'm going to have to keep an eye on the electric charge for this one. We're still in the sunlight though, so we should be okay. Temperature. Log the temperature. Another 128. Collected and recorded temperature data from the environment. Change the name to Ellie's potato. Oh, yeah, the electric charge isn't great, so I'm going to keep that for the moment. Let's get telemetry data. 48 silence. Silence? 48 silence. And... oh, I hit transmit, didn't I? That was stupid. Okay. Holy cow, these results are amazing. Another 128 science. Why can't I say science? It's like one of the easiest words in the world. Keep experiments. And then we'll drop down and we can do those from the ground as well. Where's the sun? Yeah, we've got loads of sunlight now. Let's... Let's come down. Do I read all the experiment descriptions? I try to read as many of them as I can. Sometimes I don't really have time. Because, you know, we're falling towards a planet or something. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Whoop. Too much. I keep pressing it too hard. See, look. We're drifting. It doesn't show me that I'm drifting on the nav ball. It's just one of those oddities of Gilly. Because Gilly is such a weird potato with weird gravitational forces going on. Look, I'm currently travelling basically directly downwards, and it doesn't notice. I want to have 2 feet that side when we come down. Okay. Ooh, no, you're falling the wrong way there. Let's bring you down gently. There we go. Okay, I've turned the SAS off and we're still not... Are we actually on the ground? I can't tell if we're actually on the ground or not. I think we are hovering above the ground. Look, we're not actually touching the ground. The springs in our legs are keeping us in the air. That is how poor the gravity on Gilly is. Does it count as us being in the lowlands? Yes, it does. Okay. You think you have a reading for a second, but nope, it was a smudge on the gauge. Keep. Telemetry. All values nominal. Okay. Oh, from surface. Okay, so that one just records as surface. We need to actually send that one before we can do that. So let's transmit. It's going to run out of power, isn't it? It's going to run out of power. It's going to run out of power. It didn't send. It didn't do anything. Did we get it? Strange. Gilly is chilly. Transmit. Go on. Ah, not enough power required. We can't send the data. Okay. So, log the temperature. Keep the data. Log seismic data. 216 science. You fear your vessel has altered Gilly's course. Yeah, I would believe that. In space near Gilly, that we are going to be able to re-get. So let's reset the experiment. Take the radiation data again. Which just counts as surface. Okay. So the radiation data we do need to retake. Don't kraken out. Don't time warp. Yeah. Hi there, Solarfang. Welcome on Twitch. We are on Gilly. And we're about to leave Gilly. Well, I'm going to go back into orbit, I think, because we need to transmit some of this data. There's 11 kilometers, and it says that we're in orbit already. We have a periapsis. The periapsis isn't exactly high enough, though. I might ditch over to Twitch. Are you reading the chat there? Yeah. The Twitch comes through here as well. Twitch chat comes through. So, at this point, we need to make sure... Actually, we need to put our SAS back on. And we need to be facing the sun, which is going to be every which way but the way that I'm pressing. Like so. There we go. So our solar panels... Excuse me, our solar panels on our nose can pick up the sunlight and recharge our batteries nice and quickly. Oh dear. I've never been on another moon other than Moon Amymus. I did crash land on Duna once. Get gillied by. Okay. So we will time warp now that we're in the air. Can't go faster than 1 times below 8,000 meters. Okay. Where are we? 3,600. Okay. So right, now that our batteries are charging, I wonder if we can say transmit data. It says aborting transmission. Did it actually send it? We lost control. Yeah, we haven't lost control. Hopefully it's just going to keep trying to send bits and pieces of the data. If I speed up time a bit... I can't speed up time. Right, we're kind of stuck in a bit of a loop here now. Because if I stop that, we're going to lose the data. You're on Twitch now. There you go. I landed on Duna once. Said it was only probe. I didn't think of returning. And when I wanted to recover rocket, I was like, oh wait. Did you have a haircut? Yes, I did have a haircut. My hair was considerably longer last time you saw me. Has it given up? Looks like it might have done. It still says transmit data, so I'm not going to touch things. I'm going to speed up time when I can. It's taking a while because we're travelling extremely slowly. We're basically in orbit and we're travelling at 23 meters per second. That's like driving down the motorway. Come on. We need to get up to 8,000 meters so that I can time accelerate. Why am I the only one on Twitch? Nope, Solar Fang's on Twitch. Ah. Must added the biome maps to the Discord chat. Just spotted that. And I'm guessing that Gilly is in there somewhere, which is why he sent it to me. There we go, Gilly biomes. Don't tell me what they are. Poles, lowlands, midlands, highlands. So there are poles as well. Goodness me, we must have been like really close to them because we were like down here. Oh, I don't know. Adolphus293, you're watching on Twitch too. Welcome to you. So come on, let's get up to 8,000. Goodness me, it's taking forever. Have I got to go back to the space center? No, I know what I can do. I can switch to the other. I can switch to the other craft. Oh, Moobot's on Twitch. Okay, I thought Nightbot was on Twitch, but there we go. Right, so this is our other craft. But for the I'm just viewing it at the moment so that I can actually look at Gilly and watch when this... I can speed up time. And see when that is over 8,000 meters. Like that. And then we can switch to that. How do I get 1.2 and what's new? Actually, I believe today they updated Steam for 1.2. There was certainly an update today. And they were talking the other day about actually releasing it on Steam. So you might be able to just get 1.2 through the normal Steam channels now. So give that a look. Alternatively, if you've got the game on Steam, and 11th of October is release. Oh, okay. In which case, you right click it in Steam. Hit Properties. And then hit the Betas tab. And you can choose the pre-release in there. And it will download the differential file. That's a semi-technical term for you. Let's get us right to the Apo. Because this burn is literally going to take seconds. If that. Here we go. There we go. We are in a decent orbit now around Gilly. And we should have, there we go, full electrical charge. Although we're now not facing the sun, but let's fix that first. There we go. There we go. And let's transmit what data we've got. Nice chunks of science. Put the gear... Oh yeah, put the gear up. Good idea. Whoops, bash my microphone. Really? We used up all the power? All of it? Really? We used up all the power? With one transmission? That's a bit harsh. I'm going to have to speed up time now. Oh! That's a new Twitch follower. Playdies, welcome. Thanks for the follow. Again, a bit loud. Sorry about that. I will try and fix that for next week. Transmit data. Come on. Transmit. Send it. 37, 50... 62, 75, 87, 100. Right. You sent it. Why are you still trying to send the same data? Oh, I don't know. Stupid thing. What's the mission we're doing right now? We've just actually finished the mission. We're just trying to send all the science home. We had a mission to land on Gilly, which we did. We finished that mission, but we still need to transmit everything so that we've actually got the science. There we go. That's the power filled up. So if I do this again, is it going to transmit the same science it just transmitted? No. I think we're okay this time. I think it's just about going to be able to send it. Phew, there we go. Is that all the science sent? It is. Okay. Now, we do have some more science to send, unfortunately, because, look, radiation data, there's another 96 science there, which we can keep. We've already got telemetry, yeah. I think we've got, is it temperature? Yeah, 96. Measuring the temperature of space appears to be quite... Oh, we've read that one before. Keep that. Not telemetry. We've already got pressure data. No, in space high over Gilly. Ah, okay. We haven't got any of these. Keep that. Which means... Surely we haven't got telemetry data high over Gilly. Oh, maybe we have. We can't get seismic data from here. Man, we are really farming Gilly for science. Listening to two streams simultaneously is weird. Sounds like he's talking through a fan. Okay. Why would you be listening to two streams at once? For the new guys watching on Twitch, by the way, you can head over to Discord and join our Discord chat. Let me get your link for that. I'll post it generally, so it'll go to all the streaming channels. Feel free to come and join us on Discharge? Oh dear, that doesn't sound so nice. Come and join us and chat about Discharge. No, come and join us on Discord and chat about KSP. Or chat about, you know, stuff. Come on, get our power full. There we go. And then we can transmit again. This is quite a painful process. It'll get more exciting soon, trust me. Only time I watch more than one stream is if people are playing the same game and see different perspectives. Well, I have just launched a series on YouTube playing Pulsar with Wasted Space and a few others. And my perspective is obviously on my channel. Wasted Space's channel will be on his. I don't think Maverick actually has a... I don't think Maverick has a YouTube channel, so he won't be posting his, and I don't think Zypher does either, and I don't think Sickness does either. So out of the five of us, you can see two perspectives. However, my second series is going to have a few different. My second episode, rather, on the series is going to have a few different perspectives because I had a bit of a technical issue. So yeah, check that out on the YouTube channel. Episode 2 is going to land probably Monday or Tuesday. And we're going to be doing regular recording sessions. Oh, that's a new follower on Twitch. That's SolarFang237. Yeah, check that out on YouTube. We're going to be probably doing recording every Thursday. So we're going to have episodes landing probably every Saturday. Yeah, probably Saturdays. And yeah, Monday or Tuesday, I think, something like that. So yeah, for those of you on Twitch, make sure you subscribe on YouTube, youtube.com/EllitopiaMC. And yeah, there you go. Hit subscribe and check out the stuff. Yeah, I really do need to change that sound effect to bring the volume down a bit. I wonder if I can. No, I can't change it on their website. How can I? Oh, I know. Can I? Can I adjust it on here? No. It doesn't look like I can. Oh, because it's coming through OBS. Oh, running out of power again. Running out of power all the time. The MC actually, you know, a bit of history. The MC in the channel name actually stands for Minecraft because Ellitopia started as a Minecraft server, but quickly, not so quickly. Thinking about it, but after a while, the Minecraft channel kind of was no more, and the YouTube channel and the website kind of took over. And the Minecraft channel died a death. I did try and resurrect it, but it didn't really work. Should have brought more batteries. Yeah, but they're heavy. Not that that would really make a difference on this particular mission. But, come on. Tell me we've got the science sorted. Has everything transmitted? Did we transmit everything? No, it still says there's stuff to transmit. Come on, transmit data. Surely we've transmitted everything now. Why are you going back? Why are you starting transmission? Done. Well, stop telling me this stuff to transmit then. Go away, you stupid antenna. Right, I think we're done with Gilly. I you know, even if we're not, I mean, there is more science that we could. Some random debris floating around there. Even if we're not finished with Gilly, which I know there is more science to get, I'm pretty fed up with Gilly by this point. So we'll leave that probe in orbit. We should hopefully maintain communications with it. What we're going to do now is focus on the other probe. And to do that, we're going to have to speed up time to take us to the periapsis of our orbit around Eve. And yunk, point ourselves retrograde. Now this little beast is a brick because we didn't bring any RCS. Come on. 918 meters per second. And we have to burn in a very strange fashion with this craft because it likes to spin and rotate and things. I must watch over for you to bring RCS, I see. Yes, indeed. But this one is slightly off balance because of this antenna. The antenna was kind of an afterthought and I didn't think to balance it with something the other side. Compared to the ship you flew in Pulsar, this is going very fast. This is true. The ship in Pulsar was an extremely slow-turning ship, although I did sink all my talent points into it pretty quickly so that we could not spend the entire series watching me turn around. Right, Perry is at 13 million. Apo is at 40 million. And we are not strong enough for any kind of decent burn. We've got a fair bit of fuel. See how much we can bring this Apo in. I'm holding the W key at this point to keep the nose down. It's not doing it very well. What's the name of the chat of the Discord? Yeah, there's a link in the description on YouTube to the Discord channel. You're already in the Discord channel, Jakob. You're not online. You're not signed in. Okay. Apo is now coming in. No, I'm not. You are, because I can see you. It says that you're offline, but you must have visited it at some point. I'm going to install some new RAM. Okay, fair enough. See you soon, Adolphus. Ah, there you go. Now you are. Why did I think you were already in there? Yeah, Jakub Mazur is in. He's in there somewhere. That's a bit bizarre. Maybe it's linked to a different email address or something. I kind of did this wrong. I should have done this at the Apo, not the Perry, shouldn't I? That was stupid. Signed a pact with the Kraken, I hope not. Bonus points for the name, indeed. Now the periapsis is going down as well. Why is the periapsis going down? Oh, because we're at the apoapsis, of course. Because we've swapped them. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just, you know, physics blind. Now, here's a question. Can anyone remember how high the atmosphere is on Eve? Wait, that's 9,000 kilometers. No, it's not. It's 9 million. Oh, 9,000 kilometers. Sorry, 9 million meters. Again, don't mind me. I'm physics blind. Let's have a look. Let's see. Sphere of influence 85. Atmosphere at 90 kilometers. The atmosphere is very thick, so it will slow us down easily. It means that takeoff will be almost impossible. And the gravity, where's the gravity? 1.7 Gs. Okay, so atmosphere thick, Gs, gravity heavier. Okay, I can work with that. Let's get ourselves into like a standard orbit around Eve, or you know. Something that's not 13 million kilometers. You took legs, right? Yeah, we got legs. We got legs. We got legs, we got parachutes. I think we've got like 3 drogue parachutes, something like that. And fuel to slow it down. I'm trying to watch the Discord chat at the same time as the YouTube chat, but it's very difficult because they're on 2 separate screens, so I'm kind of doing this. Talk about 2 completely different landings in one episode. Yeah, very, very different episode. Very different landings in this episode. Goodness me. The problem is that there's not much fuel in the probe. So I have to do all the work with this engine. Because that's got the most efficient engine. The thing with Discord, because I see that there's 2 crazy Ivans, I've got a feeling that tonight's going to be a good night. No, I've got a feeling that the invitations that I sent out on Discord were sent to things like Steam or Skype, and the email address that you're registering with is different to the one on Steam or Skype or whatever. You know, it's set up a separate account for you, so you've been added to the chat with whatever your name was in Steam at the time, but then you've registered your own account and that has then registered you again, kind of thing. So that kind of explains why people might be in the Discord chat twice. Who will we sacrifice for Kraken for that mission to be successful? Good question. Good question. This fuel's actually lasting really well. I hope it's not taking the fuel from this. Wheel stress, yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Where's the fuel tank? No, it's not taking the fuel from that, so that's good. I'm not going to burn it all because I need to leave this in orbit because this is our relay radio. It's kind of cheap on this craft because it's a nuclear engine, so it doesn't use that much fuel for the amount of thrust that it's giving us, or the amount of delta V that it's giving us, you know. It's got a lot of delta V. but we can only burn very gently, otherwise it will go into a spin. And we're down to 2,000 kilometers periapsis. This is taking such a long time. God, Nightbot's really going for it tonight, isn't he? Whoa, whoops, I'm going way off course here. SSRSS is a very complicated mod. It needs 3 or 4 additional mods to be downloaded. It will take some time for it to update. Question is, will you do stock KSP live meanwhile while we wait for it? Or will you wait for all mods to update and then start a new season? I will probably have a break in between Season 6 and Season 7 to allow some of the mods to update. So in those live streams, we can have a play around with a few different games and things. I think that's probably going to be the best way to handle it. I would like to start, to go on with the series. I mean, I can, of course, tweak mods mid-series or whatever. But I kind of like to have all the mods lined up before we start. So I'm not 100% sure quite how I'm going to handle it this time around. $600,000 meters, 600 kilometers. Could do some messing around in sand. Yeah, we could do some sandbox stuff maybe in 1.2 while we wait. Maybe try your subs creations like some channel. Yeah, could do something like that. That'd be fun. Always open to suggestions what to do, mid-season. Not mid-season. What would that be called? Inter-season? Tweetst season? Right, I think 300 is about the right height for this thing to stop at. So we'll bring it in. And then slow it down. Oh, let's actually look at this, shall we, as it comes in. We'll bring it into the peri. Okay, we're going to have to probably start burning quite early with this. In fact, we need to turn around first, which is a challenge in itself. We're now travelling at 3,000 meters per second. Hence the need for the bigger engine. I mean, I could just leave it like that, thinking about it. Ditch the probe at the Apo, burn the Peri in a little bit more with the probe and use the atmosphere to slow it down. That's probably not such a bad idea, actually. Let's see how quickly we can bring the Apo in. It's just a pain. It's just a pain. Right. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to forget about it. There is Eve, by the way. Hello, Eve. A nice pale blue planet. Pale blue? Pale purple. Pale purple planet. Let's stop this so that the solar panels are facing the sun. Let's carry on turning around. Let's turn the SAS off for a second. The problem that we might have with Eve, the atmosphere is so thick, it might burn us up. And I don't believe we brought a heat shield. Right, SAS goes on. That's facing the sun, so that's good. So that is now our relay station. So now what we're going to do is accelerate time, take this back to the Apo. Signal lost with lighter than a feather. Yeah, that's because it's behind Eve. There you go, signal regained. And let's get back up to the Apo. Back to normal time. And that's that engine. Let's check that this has still got full fuel. It has. Let's hope that this thing can actually get to Eve from here. I'm pretty sure it can. Let's do this manually just in case it goes wrong. There we go. Switch. And then we're going to need to turn it around. We need to activate its engine. Pointing retrograde, which currently is directly through the craft that brought us here. So let's go like this. There we go. Bye bye, mama ship. And see if the fuel that we've got is sufficient to burn us into the atmosphere. It is. Okay. Right, I'm going to take us just into the atmosphere. When you told YouTube about Discord on 2 different screens, you were turning your head around. I thought, where's that ping? Well, that's a ping pong match if ever I saw one. Indeed. Right, let's see how high is a Chinaman. No. How high the atmosphere. Lighter than a feather probe's batteries are nearly empty. Why are they nearly empty? Oh, because we're facing the wrong direction. Let's face the right direction, and then those batteries will not be empty. How's that for ingenious thinking? There you go. And now the batteries will charge. What are we doing here? Hang on. There we go. Right. There we go. Relax. Batteries are recharged. Systems are back online. Sidfu finally broke down and decided to replace my 4-year-old computer. Well, congratulations. Not for finally breaking down. But happy new computer. Well, we're probably going to need SAS going through the atmosphere to hold us steady, because I'd much rather the engine was taking the brunt of the atmosphere. How close are we here? Are we 89? So we have kind of just entered the atmosphere. It's on the dark side of the planet as well. That's typical. Is it slowing us down? It is slowing us down. Our Apo is coming in, though not particularly fast. So we can go in somewhat deeper than we did that time. Okay. Because that didn't really do much at all. So, come on, I want to speed up. There we go, right. Signal lost. Is that with this one? Oh, yes, because our mothership is that side. Okay, well, that's okay, because we don't need control quite that. That's going to be an issue, isn't it? That's not going to be too good. Right, I think we need the other probe around Gilly to act as a relay as well. Has it got sufficient battery power for that? Let's go and have a look. Focus view on Gilly. We're going from 16 gigs of RAM to 64 gigs of RAM and a 4 gig 960 to an 8 gig 1080. Wow, that's quite an upgrade. Right, let's see if this thing can support being a relay. It's facing away from the sun currently, which is probably not a good idea. There we go. So, batteries. What's this say? Ah! World's first milestones. We've entered a suborbital flight above Eve. We've entered atmospheric flight above Eve. 88,000, 84,000, yeah, stuff. Lots of things, and that's nice. Thank you. Let's have a look, see if we can set this as a relay. Will it drain the batteries? No. Okay, good. So let's switch back to that. So now, if we lose communication with that, hopefully we can bounce our signal off the other probe instead while landing. Or something along those lines. Okay, so... next mission... we need to bring the Perry in a bit nearer. Now it did make quite a difference. Look, it did that, and that was only just about inside the atmosphere. So let's bring it in another to there, 65, I think. What colour plastic sponsor do we have? I don't think we technically have a sponsor for this one. This is still Jakob's mission, technically, but these don't have a flag on them. I think maybe this one has Jakob's flag on it, the lighter than a feather. Oh, sorry. I understand. I understand now. We're talking about the bottle. Yes, this week's stream is sponsored by transparent, very, very slightly blue plastic. What is this? Is this actually a brand? Not really. I don't know who makes this. San Antonio de Requena, Valencia. There you go. Manantial Fuencisla. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But there you go. So yes, that's sponsoring our stream this week. There's no electric charge on lighter than a feather probe. We lost control. Dull, I think, is the appropriate term. Yes. Well, we might get some back. That didn't sound good. Please show me what's going on. Right. I think we went too deep. The parachutes are still connected to the battery. The fuel tank is still connected to the engine. Neither are connected to the probe. Out of interest, let's find out whether that Apo would have been, whether that Perry would have been sufficient to bring us down to the planet. Yep, looks like it would have been. So I think we went a bit too deep. Or we needed a heat shield. That's probably the more likely. Even for landing a probe, we needed a heat shield. Oh well. At least we aren't leaving debris. If we speed things up a bit, we'll see. This will probably dip into the atmosphere. We can get a quick look at... Hey there, Zach Insider. Welcome, welcome. We can get a quick look at Eve from the viewpoint of the engine and the fuel tank as they make their solitary descent. They will probably explode. On the upside, on the bright side, is our periapsis. So our periapsis will actually, the debris is actually going to crash somewhere where we can see what's going on, which is nice. But at least we've got the relay station set up here. We've got a Gilly relay as well, so that's something. Oh, slow down time, speed things back up again. No, because why can't? Oh, because technically we're still in the atmosphere. What's our altitude then? 92? No. Wow, frame rate is suddenly non-existent. Come on, give me... There we go. Right. I think it might have been because It might have been because I time accelerated too far, too close, you know. Here we go, look, here's Eve. Welcome to Eve, everybody. Part of the probe made it. Let's speed things up. Let's see how deep down this thing gets before it goes bang. Obviously, we have no control over it. We can't do anything with it. We're just going to watch and see where it goes. Let's not physics warp it. Plenty of fuel in it. The mothership is still intact, indeed, and will still continue to act as a relay station, albeit in a bit of a dodgy orbit. But never mind. It's one heck of a sturdy fuel tank. It is, but it is getting hot. You can see it's definitely getting hot. This little gauge here is telling us that this thing is possibly not going to last much longer. So 65 is too deep for the entry. We probably should have stopped at 70, 75. If this makes contact with the planet, will it count as landing? Wait a second. Why did we had a mission to Eve, didn't we? Did we pick up a mission to Eve? Yeah. Achieve orbit around Eve. Transmit science from space. We might be able to do that. Land on Eve. We might get the land on Eve. We won't get transmit or recover science from the surface of Eve. Doesn't it have to survive contact to land? Yes, I'm going to say, but this atmosphere is so thick. Mind you, the gravity's strong. No Kerbals were harmed in the making of this stream. Indeed, no Kerbals were harmed. Is this water we're coming down to? I think it is, isn't it? It's slowing us down quite well. Actually about to go sub-supersonic. That's not water, is it? Or is it? Oh, is it cloud? Is that just cloud that we can see? Yeah, I think that's cloud. Okay. I think we're over water, though. Judging by the weird textures around us. Did you miss anything? You missed an explosion, I'm afraid, ladies. The probe entered the atmosphere a little too fast and went bang. This is what's left of the probe approaching Eve. We're just going to see if it can survive. See, the atmosphere is still slowing it down. It's at 227 metres a second and it's still being slowed down. Eve atmosphere, yeah. Can there be water on Eve? Yeah, I think there is water on Eve, isn't there? Going through the cloud layer now. What comes out the other side? What do we see? What do we see? More cloud. We're at 9 kilometers and there's still cloud. What is this? Some kind of storm? Ah, yes, it may not be water. There is liquid. Yes, the other part had the parachute and indeed the probe, so that we could actually control this thing. There you go, look, there's the liquid. We can see the shore coming through. There's whatever the liquid is. Atmosphere is still getting thicker. It's continuing to slow us down. If we'd have fitted like air brakes on this thing, we might have been able to land it just on that. We're falling and still slowing down. We're going to be under 100 meters a second. Of course it's going to go bang. Will it count as landing? No, is the answer to that. It didn't count as landing. Okay. Do we need... No, let's go to tracking station. We'll go to... No, not Kerbin. I still want Eve. What's that? Wants me to put that in that orbit? Yeah, right. I don't think there's enough fuel in that. Eve. All the debris we're leaving everywhere. Woo, hello. That's the debris. I don't want to fly the debris. Thank you very much. I want that one. Let's fly that. At least we have explosions, indeed. And spectacular explosions they were too. Okay, now, can we transmit some science from orbit? Do we... Do we not have a probe on this? Did we not actually bring a probe? That's not particularly intelligent. I actually can't do anything with that. It is literally just a relay probe. I can't do anything. Well, that was clever. I mean, I didn't really know whether that was going to survive or not, but ready for this hurricane to pass. Tired of power going out randomly. Whereabouts are you? Are you in Florida, Sidfu? Or Carolina? No RCS, no probe. Classic Ellitopia gaming. Indeed. Yes. Would it be... It wouldn't be right for us to have actually designed it properly. Okay, well, let's head back to the Space Center then. That's a mission that's not quite gone to plan. Let's see how we are. North Carolina, alright. I have friends in Florida, I have friends in South Carolina. I don't have friends in North Carolina. 7,017,582 funds. Our reputation is over 75%. And we have 1,571.5 science to spend. 1,571.5 science. That's rather a lot. Let's go and have a look at how we can spend some of that. What is that? Precise propulsion. Maybe could have... I mean, the Separatrons might have been handy. Maybe could have used that on the probe somewhere along the line. What's that? Orbital maneuvering system. Heavy duty IS assembly for... features an efficient gimbaled monopropellant engine and a choice of either a small burn style mount or a large shuttle style mount that includes an array of axis translation thrusters as part of the unit. Interesting. This bottle was brought to you by Blue Soft Drink Bottle. Yep. This video. I don't think it was designed originally to be nothing more than a rocket stage. You just stuck an antenna on it, yeah, to be able to transmit without the smaller probes being opened. Yeah, that's kind of how it went. Go big. Yeah, okay. I will. Well, let's have a look at the big ones. Right, we've got 1,500 to spend, so we could unlock 3 of the 5. Let's just check first of all that there's nothing really essential that we need in the 300 stage. That's an seismic sensor pod. Okay. Seismic impact hammer, docking port, probodobodine cube, and the Octo 2. I mean, they're quite nice for probes, actually, but heavy landing, their wheels and the big 10-meter heat shield. You could put a science center on the space station. We could put a science center on the space station. Heavy aerodynamics. Meh, don't need any of that. Composites, mini goo pod, harpoon. Stuff for if we want to build a planetary base. These guys are quite handy for building ridiculous constructions. Inline Clampotron, that could be handy if we wanted to do a space plane. These, not too bothered about them. Large volume containment, there's some extra fuel tanks and things. No, okay, so let's go big. Very heavy rocketry, 550. Sharon, Pirios, Colossus, a lithium tank, a bigger lithium tank, Vector, Rhino, and Mammoth. Go big and go bang. Go big or go bang, go big and go bang. Yeah, okay, let's unlock it. Why not? Why not? Hypersonic flight. That could be fun for some explosions. Is there a 2-state aerospace intake? An experimental high-speed, high-altitude air intake intended for space planes. When jets are in use, the intake is open. When switching to rockets, the intake closes to become drag-reducing aerodynamic nose cone. Interesting. Pre-cooler. Shot cone intake. Wedge linear aerospike engine. Wow, they're quite interesting. They're very interesting. Bye. Are we talking about the hypersonic flight? Is that what you want me to get? Advanced motors is landing gear and wheels. Isn't that exciting? Get excited about that one. Yeah, buy the wheels. Advanced science tech. The gravioli detector. This is all sciencey stuff. The convertitron. This is all the mining stuff, isn't it? That's that stage. I kind of want to switch to YouTube, but Twitch is faster. Meh. You were going for air support for your station, right? Yeah, kind of, yeah. Automation, drone... The Mark 3 drone core. Does that mean we've already got the Mark 2? Oh no, there's the Mark 2 drone core. Right, the Mark 2 drone core, that is pretty handy. So I'm thinking Mark 2 drone core and hypersonic flight. Oh, we can't afford them both. Oh, that's a pain. They're 550 each, which is 1,100, and we've got 1,021. Meh. What's that? That's just more solar panels. Meh. Well, the probe core we can do without. So, hypersonic flight maybe. Mark II drone core we can survive without. Yeah, go on. Hypersonic flight we'll go for, which has given us access to aerospace tech, which is 1,000 science. That's going to take quite a hefty mission to pick up. But that would give us the Rapier engine, which is kind of the big daddy of the stock engines. Anything on the 300s that we do want to unlock, it'd be quite nice to unlock the Probodion Cube. For probes, because they're extremely light. Don't give you much control, but they're very, very light. Me, not interested in any of those particularly. Oh, sorry, I've got a really itchy nose. You could finally build a successful rover with the wheels. Those ones, they're the big rover wheels, aren't they? Oh no, I can't afford those now. Save for the Mark II probe. Yeah, possibly. I think that might be the way to go. If we, I tell you what, let's send a science lab up to the space station, use the space station to generate some science points, and then we'll be able to afford the probe. Yeah? That kind of makes sense. And we've got plenty of funds to mess around with. Okay, so now we are a little bit short on Kerbals. We have one pilot. We have Mus. He's our pilot at the moment. I'm starting to wonder how many power company guys are going to get sacked over all the power outage. Yeah, probably. So we have Mus, who is a pilot, and then we have 2 scientists, 2 engineers. Who was it was talking about having a character put in the game? Was that Emil? Was that to have a character put in KSP, or was that to go into the RimWorld series? We're short on pilots, basically. We could just hire some pilots. There aren't, I mean, 54,000 to hire Gilly, or Phobella, or Rich Frod Kerman. He's got a lot of courage and a lot of stupidity. Gurley's got some courage, but not much stupidity. Phobella has more courage and not very much stupidity. Let's go. Mus is our next victim. The Kraken wasn't happy with without victim. That's why the probe exploded. Well, maybe. We'll hold off until we haven't got a pilot before we start buying them in. Let's just check. Have we got anyone that hasn't had their Intersidera badge? He's had one. He's had one. Any of our deceased Kerbals that haven't been recognised? Look at that. Valentina hasn't got an Intersidera. Award ribbon. Intersidera. There we go. Thank you, Valentina, for your service. It was greatly appreciated, though short-lived. I do have nearly enough to sponsor a mission. Ah, okay. Okay, so let's have a look at some of these new hypersonic parts, shall we? What have we got now? So we've got a new hypersonic cockpit. I mean, that one's quite slim as it is. That one's Mark II. What's the... Is there a drag figure on here? One crew. Does it seat one crew? Where's that? Oh, crew capacity 3. That's interesting. That cockpit holds 3. I will sponsor your character. Relative wing area 0.6. This part can malfunction. Pitch torque 17. That's not bad. Requires a lot of electric charge. Does crew report. It's got a scrubber to reclaim some of the oxygen. Electric charge. Yeah, go on. Let's unlock that. Let's stick one of those in. Very nice. Oops. Clicked out the window. Very nice looking. Look at it. Oh, that is a €1 donation. That is a €1 donation, and the message is Emil is pilot. Well, I mean, a €1 donation is enough to sponsor a character, so... Okay. Okay. We will put in an Emil for you. Lights on, lights off. Lights on, lights off. Toggle scrubber, scrubber on. Okay, well let's have a look at what we're going to build first of all, and then we can have a look at who's going to fly. Create a shuttle to send up the science centre. Yeah, possibly. I mean, this can actually double as a science centre. Because we have somewhere a Mark II science bay. There you go, Mark II mobile processing lab. Doink. Which could actually we could actually use. We could take that up and use that as our science lab. Stick a docking port on the bottom of it or something like that. Have we got a Mark II inline docking port? I don't think we have we? Yeah, we have. Very interesting. This is going to be a rather long plane, though. I will resurrect. I signed a pact with a Kraken. How much is a euro in US? If I look it up, I might miss something. A euro is about $1.1. It's about $1.10, something like that. Maybe not even that. $1.05, something like that. There's not a lot of difference between euros and dollars. Okay, so I mean, technically we can stick a cargo bay on it as well. Or do we want 112 at the moment? Oh, okay. It's picked up a little bit. That's because the UK hates the dollar at the moment. No, the dollar hates the UK at the moment. So they're like euros. So we could cargo bay it instead of the science lab. But then no, because I can't put a science lab in there because that's big and beefy like this. I can't exactly put that in a cargo bay. Everybody hates the UK at the moment. Yep, indeed they do. That's not really anything particularly new. Let's see. Is there a bicoupler that takes fuel? Oh yeah, the Mark II twin turbo fan. Nice. Nice. Oh, mind you, we don't actually need it because we got this guy. Oh, they're engines, that's why I'm looking at the wrong thing. Aren't I stupid? Mark II tricoupler. Let's have a look what that looks like. Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho. That looks interesting. That looks very interesting. So let's have a look at what engines we can attach to that. What hypersonic engines did we get? Oh, none of them are round. Oh, the turbo ramjet. Ooh. Oh. Why? Why? Ah. There we go. 3 turbo ramjets. That's gonna have some fly to it, isn't it? We're gonna need more fuel than that, though. Actually, we might not, thinking about it. These are liquid fuel only, so we can switch that to liquid. They are liquid fuel only, aren't they? Let me just check that. Okay. So now what we want is fuel tanks that we can attach to the side of this. I wonder, can I do... Okay, that wasn't quite what I had in mind. I'm inclined to roll with it, though. That's quite an interesting looking construction. Don't jets need air to work? Yeah. Don't worry, we'll come. We'll add some air. Bear with me. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. No. Okay. Doesn't quite work like that, does it? Oh. Yeah, that's right. They do hold fuel, don't they? Yeah. So then... I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way. I'm literally just putting things together at this point. Aerospike engine, air augmented rocket, VTOL, scramjet, hyperblast scramjet engine. Max thrust 368.942 kilonewtons at Mach 12.2. Stationary thrust 110 kilonewtons, 2000 ASL. Goodness me. Stationary thrust 130 kilonewtons. Output of all power 1.3. That doesn't generate electricity. 4.487 intake air. 5.3. Right, so they need more air. Right, hold on then. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, they don't quite lined up. Hold on. Yeah, that probably won't work, will it? I've got a feeling that won't work. No. Okay. Silly idea. Well, I think I'll keep the scramjet though. I'll keep one scramjet. That's a VTOL. I need a Mark II rocket engine. I don't think there is a Mark II rocket engine, is there? Oh, liquid fuel and oxidizer. Aerospike rocket. Oh, now that's interesting. Let's have a look at the details on that. ASL's quite good, 450 in a vacuum. Right, let's sort out the air intake situation. Are they back to front? Hold on. Yeah, I thought so. Well, that didn't quite look right. We can take air in whilst flying backwards. Okay. Could make it longer with fuel tanks if necessary. Yeah. I think it's going to need more fuel than this anyway. This fuel's not going to be enough. At the moment, what we need is lots of air intakes. That's a VTOL engine. Why have I done? I thought that was an air intake. Let's take that off. I haven't actually given us any Mark II bits on the front for air intakes, so adding air intakes is going to be a little bit on the tricky side. Air brakes. Let's have air brakes, because we're gonna need them. Clipping there, minimal. I'm happy with that. Did you have any nasty trolls during your live stream? I have had in the past, but I've dealt with them relatively quickly. Pre-cooler. Do we need a pre-cooler for any of these engines? I hope not. Might need one for this turbofan fin thing. Giant cap, giant long saddle tank. Where are the air intakes? There's like no air intakes. Supersonic nose cone. Supersonic intake. See, something like that would be nice to have, but I've kind of ruined that approach by putting those spade tail things on there. Yeah, that's the supersonic intake. Mark II RAM air intake. Oh. Now that's interesting. Problem is, it don't fit. No, I think we're going to have to abandon this approach and go with some Mark II fuel tanks attached to the sides instead, unfortunately. Like that. Which is not as pretty. Does make a bit more sense. I can scale it down, but I don't really want to because it will scale the powers of it down, you know. Aerodynamics. I mean, they're not particularly pretty anyway. What can we do with this? Let's clip it a bit. Oh, not you. I can't quite decide. I think we need a test flight on this, really, don't we? Oh no, I can do actually. Oh, use the right tool. Let's cargo bay it. Where's the cargo bay gone? And we'll put an octo in there. Close that. And then we need an antenna, which is in science. Got any interesting antenna that we could use? I mean, that's the standard one, obviously. And this this is going hypersonic, so get it as flat as possible. Let's see if we open the cargo bay, which doesn't interfere with the air intakes. Can we get like a longer range one in there? We could get a space telescope in there. Interesting. Doesn't actually quite fit, but science hard drive, that's a good idea. That's the docking port, isn't it? I suppose I could put something on the bottom of here, couldn't I? Oops. Because we'd only need that once docked, which actually would make sense. Wow, that made a big difference. Okay. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not going to try and actually launch this thing. Not just yet. Monopropellant. Oh, things like food might be a good idea. Depending on what we're actually going to use this for. A big oxygen tank. How big is big? Big-ish. Food container. Will that fit in there? Ah, where did it go? Come back. Come on. There we go. Food container and the science hard drive. Kind of clips with the oxygen tank, but... Oh, the oxygen tank clips through the side of the cargo bay. And that clips through the bottom of the cargo bay. Who designed these things? There we go. Still not quite disappeared. There we go. Close that and it all stays inside. Good. Okay. Now we get to the bit. Ah, they're just liquid fuel. That's not good. I didn't want them as liquid fuel. They're supposed to be LFO. We've not got... Yeah, look, rocket fuel. Mark II rocket fuel. Okay. Take that off. Use some Mark II LFO tanks instead. Ditch that. What? Get back on there. Okay. Delta V just plummeted. Yeah, well it will do because these are space engines, not non-space engines. Right. So the Delta V, we can fix some of the Delta V by adding some more fuel to here, which will be. See, I don't think we want to use the big ones. $3,690. Starting to look a little bit more kind of to scale now, isn't it? Just clipping the cargo can cause phantom torque. The cargo container. No, I don't think so. No, well, I don't know. I mean, it might, but I'm not aware of it causing phantom torque. Shoulder mount. What on earth is a shoulder mount? Let's have a look at that. Really? What on earth would you want that for? To give your aircraft or rocket shoulders. Weird. Okay. 2.5 meter to Mark II adapter, don't need that. I'm just having a quick look through any parts to see if there's anything that we might be able to make use of. Oh, monopropellant. We need a monopropellant tank somewhere, don't we? We've actually got lithium tanks now. Does that mean we've got lithium powered engines? Are they lithium engines? They are lithium engines. What's a lithium engine? 3,400 ASL in a vacuum, 2,900 ASL in a vacuum. Any Mark II lithium engines? Perchance? No. That was too much to ask for, wasn't it? Oh well. No, that's liquid fuel and intake air. Okay, well, I think fuel-wise, we'll give it a go. We'll give this a go as it is and see what we get. We'll go for some wings. That's probably a good idea. Let's see what we've got. Engine shroud. Now, what does an engine shroud do? Structural aero shroud for improving the aerodynamics of otherwise non-aerodynamic engines. Oh, we don't need that because we've got the aerospikes, so that's all okay. We're going to need some pretty hefty wings. I mean, they're just not going to cut it, are they? We may have to go with something along these lines. Let's have a look at where the centre of mass and everything is at the moment. Really, the centre of lift was kind of in the right place when I did it there. So we don't actually want swept wings. That's going to make it look a little on the ugly side. I know what we can do about that. No, wrong one. I mean, it kind of covers the air intake. I don't know whether that will stop the air intake from working properly. What happened there? Okay, I just deleted them. Let's see, what kind of... That's a small delta wing. Where's the big one? Surely we've got a large delta wing by now. Why can't I see? Oh, is it up here? There it is. Delta wing. This could work. Doesn't it look nice? I really like the look of that. Okay, let's get some elevons on it. They will be for roll only. What's elevon 5? Is it? Oh, it's slanted in the other direction. Okay. Tail fin. Yeah, we need a tail fin. I know that. Right, I'm going to stick another elevon. You know what? Look, let's do this properly. Let's attach it like that. The way flaps deploy? Yeah, that is the way flaps deploy, isn't it? Good, so I got that right. And then, I'll tell you what, let's just copy that to there. And there. But then that one's roll only. These are not roll, they are pitch only. And then, yes, a tail fin. Swept wing as the tail fin. No, maybe not. Actually. Isn't that kind of what this is for? It's the wrong way up, isn't it? Yeah, that won't work. Okay, scratch that idea. It's too long, yeah. So, we've got the R8s, or we've got... Where's the shuttle tail thing? Tail fin, there we go. That's the Clampatron. Oh dear, what have I done? Oh no, it's a fuel tank. Okay, sorry. And that is your only. For your eyes only. Centre of lift has now come back. Could do with pulling the centre of gravity forward just a little bit. Wheels. Wheels is probably a good idea, isn't it? Medium landing gear. We haven't unlocked the large one. Oh. I think that will do it, actually. But let's tweak these to give us a slight upwards angle. And by moving them outwards, also giving us a tad more stability. We haven't unlocked the big gear. We haven't unlocked the big, the large ones. Yeah, they kind of stick out the top of the wings now. That's a shame. There we go. Now we're probably going to need some struts on this because this version of KSP doesn't have auto struts yet. Just to secure the wings. Something like that. Check speed limits on spike engines. You need to be able to reach Mach 4.5. Speed limits? I think they're like Mach 12 or something, aren't they? These ones. Oh no, sorry, they're the space ones. The scramjet engine. Yeah. Mach 12.2. So, not bad. It does just use liquid fuel and air. Yeah, drains evenly, stage by stage. Well, I think... How about some chutes for safety? How much does it cost? 54,000? Nah. Not interested in safety for only 54,000. We'll take the crew out for the test flight. S06E17 P -1. I can't remember how I named them and things like that. But, oh, RCS, yeah, okay. Falgs, yes, we need some falgs. We definitely need falgs. What flag are we using here? Yeah, the proper Ellitopia one. Okay, let's have some falgs then. Actually, that's the wrong Ellitopia flag. Should be that one. Is that the biggest flat flag that we've got? It's a bit boring, isn't it? Got a curved one. But it's curved like at the wrong... by the wrong amount. Who says we aren't going to space? Can I fit an RCS tank in there? I could fit some of the like cylindrical ones maybe, or the circular ones. Where are we? No, fuel tanks. These ones. Helps to bring the centre of mass forward, actually. Do they stick out the side? Yes, but you can't really see them because those wings are in a convenient place. There we go. So, close that. Now we need to work out where we're actually going to put the RCS thrusters, and what ones are we going to use. I think we just want to use the basic ones, don't we? Oh, there's a Mark II. Hold on. Mark II RCS thing. That's handy. See, they're a little bit ugly, but they do work, you know, which is kind of the idea. So I think we're going to go with those. Snap them. How do I set it? Ah, it's going to be in the wheel, isn't it? They're not very aerodynamic, are they? We're going for hypersonic. That requires liquid fuel and oxidizer, so let's not use that. That one requires... Ah, that'll be why they didn't work last time we tried to use them. Now he deletes it all accidentally. Yeah, that. You know what, actually, that's a very good point. Save. Thank you. Right. Ullage, dual, quad, Omni. Knowledge dual quad. Omni. Omni. Omni top and bottom. And then okay. Do we need any more? Some, isn't it? Some is probably enough. Top and bottom. Yeah. Some is better than none. Save. Right. No crew. Good. Got an aerial. You know what we haven't got? Batteries. I don't know that I'm going to fit many. Oh, I can fit some in there. I can fit batteries in there. They're upside down, but never mind. You know what, actually? No, let's take them. Let's... Where did they go? The light is outside. Actually, I quite like that. The light is outside the cargo pod. Can I... If I do that, and then close the cargo pod, can I select them from outside? No, okay. So let's... Come on. Open. And then select that battery. There we go. There we go. Now we can see how our batteries are doing from outside the craft. Okay, now I haven't put solar panels on it. I've got a feeling that they will affect the aerodynamics of the craft. I've also got a feeling that we're going to need them. Excuse me. Risk it like that. Okay, save. Right, let's take this thing out for a test crash. Launch. How do you switch from mirror to rocket placing? R. You hit R and it switches you from mirror to rotational. Action groups. Yes. Good point. Very good point. Recover vessel. Nothing happened. Close. Done. Spaceplane hangar. Actions. There we go. Right. The only actions I actually am interested in at this stage is this. Toggle engine. 2. Toggle those engines. 3. Toggle those and those. That's all I actually need. So save. And also disable the steering. Save. And no crew in it, good. Shut down, what, the abort? Shutdown I can do with the action groups I've just done. The abort, I mean, we don't really need an abort. There's not much that we can do about it. If we've got a problem, it's a problem. Launch. That plane's costing me $1 million. What? 61,000, not $1 million. Yeah, I've still got 6 million left. It cost me a lot to unlock all the parts and things, but we've got those parts now that we can use on other things. Right, let's see what happens. SAS on. Throttle to 100%. Please fasten your seat belts. Put your seats in their upright positions. Please stow your tray tables. And, well, cling on for dear life. Whoa, that was the wrong thing. Okay. I don't think these brakes are supposed to work backwards. Okay, so let's really? That's what that engine's doing. 0 thrust. Air combustion failed. Does that mean we need a pre-cooler? Or we already have to be moving? Okay, well, let's see if it flies first. Yes, it flies. Zero thrust till Mach 4.5. Okay, well these tanks are not going to get us to Mach 4.5. Okay, so we need to rethink this. It does actually fly quite well. Landing, on the other hand, could be an entirely different story. At the moment, it does seem to be... Yes, it doesn't... We've got no upwards lift here. The nose is not coming back up. And those flaps are pretty hopeless. Yeah, I can't pull the nose up at all. So, we need something here to give us a bit more lift. Yes, thank you, alarm. I know that we're going down at rather alarming rate. What survived? A couple of bits of wing. What's that? A wheel. Nice. The bits of wing with the flags on. There we go. The flags made all the difference. Okay, so. Return to spaceplane hangar. Now, so what we need is something here. For some... Ooh, not like that. For some extra lift. How am I going to do this? Oh, I know what I can do. That'll help. That'll probably help quite a lot. Okay, so this engine is not ideal because it only kicks in at Mach 4.5. What if we use an air-breathing aerospike? Didn't we have one at one point? What was that one? Liquid fuel and oxidizer. I thought the first one I tried was liquid fuel only. No? Oh, okay. Air augmented rocket, no. Ooh. Okay. VTOL. That's what we're using. VTOL. Whiplash. Vector. At Mach 1.5. No, these are pitch. Yeah, set for pitch. Is that a tower attached to the engine? Oh, it is as well. That was stupid. Is that off centre? I think it is. Where's my cursor gone? Hello, can I have my cursor back, please? There we go. Pitch. Yaw. Good. Right. Ditch that. And we'll go for aerodynamics. Engine shroud. Come on. There we go. And then we can actually put whatever engine we want on there, which would be an air-breathing, or rather a liquid-fueled only, air-breathing engine, which could be... 153 kilonewtons of thrust. 167, that's the... oh, it's a VTOL. Where's the afterburner engine? Oh, we could use the whiplash. Let's see what the whiplash does for us. There we go, that looks nice. Let's call that the 1A. Save that. And... yeah, alright, we'll give that a go. Now let's separate those out so I don't accidentally activate all the engines again. And launch. And we'll see what we get. Boink. Okay, that did wobble quite a lot when it hit the ground, but 7.7k. Well, that's what it cost. Really? Where's that thing? Hang on. No, I think it cost more than that. Right. SAS on. Throttle to 100%. I didn't put that in the action groups, did I? Oh well, there's only one engine. I can work around that. Oh, Delta V was 7.7k. Well, that's not bad. Ah, go away. Can we lift off? Do we have any lift? Can we lift, please? Like upwards? Can we go up? Oh, look at that, just about. Okay. Gear in. So not the fastest of aircraft in the world. That engine is not particularly useful as it is. Okay. It's not a fuel guzzler, this is true. It's an efficient engine. Taking the fuel from the wrong tanks, but yeah, I kind of thought that would happen. I was travelling somewhat too fast to do that. Most of it kind of stayed intact. We lost the science bay, which is why it all fell apart. Recover vessel. So we need a stronger engine than that. Well, I mean, though that isn't one of the supersonic engines, so it's kind of stands to reason that it wouldn't take us to supersonic speeds. Let's recover all of this lot. Nothing happened. Yeah, I know. Recover. Recover. Okay. I think we got it all. And now we've got a weird blip on the screen. Oh, what's over there? That's... oh, more debris. Recover. 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 Not bad. Strap a vector to the rear. Yeah, something like that. We've got the streamliner over there as well. The debris we can recover. Let's recover that. We've got 471 science still. Oh yeah, because we didn't spend it. Okay. Well, I mean, we've had a bit of a play around with that plane. I think we'll have another look at that next week. Maybe see if we can get that to fly a bit better, a bit faster, make it actually useful. But that is where I'm going to call the stream to a close, because it's been quite a long one. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the stream this week. Thank you for the contributions. Thank you for the new followers and things. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. We're in the process of planning what we're going to do when we have 1,000 subscribers. So that could be quite interesting. Make sure that you subscribe to bring us closer to that figure. Don't forget to check out the website, ellitopia.com. We've redesigned the website, and we're posting news up there, information, first play videos are going on there. So yeah, check that all out. And feel free to leave a comment on this video. Let me know what you thought of the stream this week. If you had any suggestions for what we might be doing next week. If you haven't joined the poll yet, I don't know if I put the link in YouTube. Okay, I didn't say anything. Scratch that. I mean, you might be able to find it on the Ellitopia.com website. Yeah, there we go. Thank you for watching, guys. I've been El Bristow. You've been watching Ellitopia Gaming, and this has been KSP Live. Don't forget to support the indies, and I'll see you next time.